It's a topic, it's interesting to the media, obviously, it's interesting to me as a person involved, and Peter. All right, let's talk about where you are right now, what's happening right now. Why don't you give us an update of what happens from here in the case, and then we can get into Peter Thiel and other issues.
There's a hearing on June 10th down in Florida, probably the last hearing in the state court. The state court where we got the $140 million verdict against the company, myself, and AJ Delario, the author of a 2012 post on Hulk Hogan. So that would probably be the last hearing in front of this particular judge, and then it goes to the appeals court.
And then what happens in that hearing?
Predictable things, but we're not expecting any particular favors from this judge.
Meaning then it has to move. You have to appeal it to the next.
Yeah, the one thing that people forget about this whole saga is that it was actually before a federal judge, before it was at the state court, and it's been in front of the appeals court on several occasions, and the federal judge deemed it newsworthy, found for us, and the appeals court has repeatedly ruled in our favor. So we're pretty confident that once we actually get it in front of a higher court, in front of the judges at the higher court, that they'll find it in our favor,
and
or reduce very significantly what is clearly an outsized verdict.
So what does that mean until then? You have to pay this money, or it goes in escrow, or what happens?
It's complicated. There is a bond rule in Florida.
So you have to put up
which
the money.
Basically says you have to put up, I think they're arguing, Peter Thiel's lawyers are arguing that it's $50 million for the company, $50 million for me, and $50 million for AJ Delario, the writer.
So how long before this case is resolved? And you have others you face now.
This particular case, I think general reckoning is it takes about 9 months to get to the appeals court. The issue here is not really so much a question of law or facts. It's just the incredible expense and time that it takes to go through every stage of the process, and some of the rather bizarre rules that you encounter along the way. And in that kind of environment, it's pretty easy for a deep-pocketed backer, somebody who funds lawsuits, to make it very taxing in terms of money and time.
I think that's the point here.